as we move forward to our next segment on reliability and operational efficiency of urban transportation and more, we'd like to showcase to you more about a global specialist in energy management and automation. They have operations in over 100 countries. Let's bring to you a glimpse. Can we have the audio visual, please?
The world is full of people telling you who to believe they are. Well, we thought we'd tell you who we're not. Let's start here. We're not in shipping. We're open. Humans of all sorts from all over, learning from each other and about each other. We're not here to save the world. It'll go on with or without us. We're here to help power and connect what you do every day. To ensure life is on everywhere, for everyone at every moment.
Life is on with Schneider Electric. A round of applause for the work that they're doing in energy management. And to tell us more and also share a lot more on reliability and operational efficiency of urban transportation, may I once again extend a very warm welcome to Mr. Ashutosh Shukla, Director, Mobility Segment, Schneider Electric. A round of applause as he joins us here to address this August gathering.
Good morning, everybody. So you just saw the video. I just want to tell you that we are global specialists in energy and automation, and we definitely don't make lifts. There's a company called Schindler, which has been, we get a lot of calls, lift is not working, can you send your people? So that is what we are not. So today, my presentation is going to revolve around who we are, what do we do, and at the same time, what more we can do, because the theme of the conference is digitization. So what else can be done more than what we are doing today? So we deliver end-to-end solutions for transportation infrastructure, electrification, and associated facilities management. That's our introduction. And if we speak about what are the primary urban transport applications, so we look at power and overhead electrification. We talk about auxiliary power to the stations, and then we have passenger stations. We have data center. We have e-bus depots around it, and this all controlled centrally at the OCC and BCC, as we call them. Now, what are the market challenges? Increased urbanization is clearly a market challenge, which we see. Passenger experience is another challenge, in the sense that how do we bring in more customers towards a metro rail rather than using his own vehicle, last mile connectivity, the user experience. I think that's one of the key areas which we all together have to address. And then digitization and modernization. Of course, metros have been built very recently in the country, but the technology is something which keeps evolving. So how do we do more digitization and bring in more modernization, and thereby associated efficiencies and so on and so forth? Connectivity, global regulations. I think Mr. Avasthi spoke about it. Sustainability is another challenge, because all of the authorities, whether the government or the private companies like us, we have sustainability goals to achieve. So how do we move on that? Now, there are 4 key areas where companies like us operate. We can improve the continuity of operations, the way they exist, and we can provide the smooth and just-in-time customer services. We do more with less and reduce overall energy consumption and carbon footprint, which is the sustainability piece of the overall metro story. So I will talk about, we have a platform called EcoStructure, where we bring in, at the lower level you find what you call connected products, and then on the middle you have edge layer where you get the local SCADA and local operations being seen. Now this is a standard. Up to edge control, it is a standard. How do I derive more intelligence out of it? How do I connect this information to the people in general who are on the field, who are on the operations? So that's what we bring is the apps, analytics, and services layer, which is basically speaking about how do we advise you more on the assets, how do we improve the efficiencies, how do we improve the overall operations. Now, I'll not go in each of the categories, but these are the main applications within the metros in India and globally. Okay. First piece is reliable electrification. Now, how do we improve the reliability of the overall system? So as we know, we have two kind of system, AC and DC system. So thereby we see, third rail and the 25 kV overhead systems. Now, how do we improve the reliability piece of it? Is again, I spoke about the EcoStruxure solution which we offer, in the sense that I get this information from the field products and bring an intelligence to it, and pass on that, concrete, actionable information to the people on the ground. So we have, I will not get into the specific application. We have substation automation, we have OCC, we have building management system for at the station level, and so on and so forth. So that's where on the traction side, on the auxiliary power line side, similarly on the passenger experience side, what is important that, today we are seeing that both in the underground and elevated station, we have the building management systems being installed, which was earlier restricted largely to the underground. And here we play a very major role in the sense connecting all your HVAC, your firefighting, your security, CCTV, all things coming on a common platform. And then, of course, this data can also be taken to the OCC level, and thereby improving, once you connect each and every piece of the metro, what you call equipments, like escalators, lifts, firefighting, everything on a common platform, then you can manage them better. You can improve overall experience of your of the customer. So that's where we are present. Operational efficiency, if I speak about, it's largely about the central operations, in the sense that we are seeing OCCs and BCCs being prepared by metro authorities, wherein all the data, all the subsystems, whether it is signaling and telecom, whether your building management systems of the individual stations, where it is your substation automation, SCADA, everything brought together on a common platform at OCC. We do this job for receiving substation, for passenger stations, as well as all this information brought on a common platform. So that's central operations. This is what we do. Now, another trend which we are seeing is, as we see, most of the infrastructure projects today are susceptible to cyber attacks. So what do we do here in this space? We start by providing the audit services to the authorities, not only in metro, but any organization. So with this audit, we tell that what are the loopholes, which are the critical weak links in your system, how those can be improved on the hardware side, and at the same time, how to provide a protection coverage around this infrastructure so that you are up to date and you are cyber secure, and your operations are not under threat of any attackers which are coming from outside attacking the infrastructure. So that's end-to-end cybersecurity that we help our customers. Another thing which we do is green energy procurement. Here, what we do, we provide consulting services to the authorities. It can be any authority. Now, we all have certain what you call targets for using the green power, right? So we do consulting services to the organization, that how do you procure, how do you make power purchase agreement with these authorities, how do we so we have common platforms like Resource Advisor, where they tell you exactly, how much carbon footprint you are generating, how much green energy you need to buy, how much you can procure, and how much you can generate, and help you creating the, even the agreement with the green energy providers. So that's another exercise which we do. Of course, this is very important from the sustainability point of view, the circular economy, that how do we reduce our carbon footprint? So starting from the installation, we provide products which are green label. Now, when I say green label, which means they not only consume less carbon during the production, but even the end of life cycle. So how do you reduce on the equipment side? How do you reduce your carbon footprint? Secondly, you see a lot of SF6 gas which is being used in the switch gears today. So now, just to give you one example, 1 kilogram of SF6 gas is 23 tons of carbon dioxide footprint. So you can imagine, hundreds of kgs SF6 we use. So how do we make the first, safe disposal of this SF6? Second, what are the means by which we can use SF6-free switchgear going forward? So we provide these field services, and we also advise our customers on how do you, generate more of a circular economy, which means reusability of the products which you have used, and similarly, how do you dump your overall carbon footprint with the way the things you are carrying. Now, this is one slide which I wanted to take 5 minutes on, because the topic of this conference is digitization. So here, if you see, we are present at all the phases of the project, which is design, build, operate, and maintain. Now, on the design side, we have companies which we have not named as Schneider Electric Group companies, but they are independently working in the market. One of them is ETAP. I think most of you who are in the design of the systems, electrical power systems, they know ETAP. ETAP is a Schneider Electric Group company. It helps you in the design and analysis of all your system, right from the concept stage. Second, we are into, if few people would know, there's a company in Germany called RIB, RIB is what we call it. This is a construction management platform. So I'm coming to the build phase of the project. What it does BIM 5D modeling. So 3D BIM is coming from your BIM softwares. We add two aspects of time and cost. So those who are in the project must be knowing that softwares like Primavera and all, they provide you the scheduling, and the cost piece comes from the SAP. Now, how do you create this 5D BIM model is you create an overarching system, a platform, which connects all these angles together, and then gives you the complete insight on how to schedule your construction, how is construction happening versus the timelines, what do you need to do if you want to you want to advance the construction completion, when do you need to really order your construction material so that you need not end up with a huge piled up inventory. So it is helping you at all stages of construction management. We have done this project with Nagpur Metro, and coming from the YouTube videos available, you can see it. Coming from him, they have saved close to 10% cost on the civil construction, and they have been able to save 30% time, construction time, using this construction management software. So that's on the build side that we have. Similarly, ETAP extends right from design to build to operate, wherein while you're building, you can simulate the complete system in the sense that after you build it, is it performing as per your expectation, the way you did it at the design stage? On this platform, you can do operator training simulator module also. So if you have a substation automation, you can go for a OTS system, wherein you can do complete what-if analysis. Today, metro authorities are having, they're facing a lot of challenges on the power system side, in the sense that how to train more operators. So this OTS system, I think it's a need for most of the metro. It's already installed in DMRC. It is working in Mumbai Metro. And those which are expanding, they need this operator training simulator. This can be built on the ETAP platform. So these are some of the solutions which Schneider Electric has on all the sides of the the construction phase to the operate and maintain phase, and they extend to asset management and so on and so forth. I'll not take you to all the pieces of it, but we are present at all the phases. And thank you so much for your time today. Thank you to ITP for giving us a chance to be in this forum. And I'll be here throughout the day. Any questions if you have in mind, you can tell me. I'll walk up to your place and very happy to discuss with you. Thank you so much.